Hi, everybody. I am Miss Weber, and I'm so excited because I get to be your child's fourth grade teacher for the Bullet Cloud Academy here at Freedom Elementary. And I really am excited. It's going to be a great school year. I have lots of fun things planned for us. And I made a virtual classroom, parents, mostly for you so I can share some great information, but there's some treats in there for your kiddos as well. If you can see where I'm sitting, this is where I'm going to have our morning meetings. Every morning at 9 a.m., your child is going to be expected to log onto their computer and join me for a nice morning meeting. And we're going to get our day off to a really great start. And we're going to do some other fun activities. And then I'm going to share with them their agenda and their schedule for the day and just get them started in a really nice, positive way. So just know that even on Wednesday, your child is going to come to a Google meeting using a link that I'm going to provide on our class website. And I'm going to share all of that with you in just a second. Okay, so here I'm going to I'm going to do a quick overview of our open house presentation that I made for you guys. And I'm going to try to go through this as quickly as I can, but there is a lot of information. First off, this is a link. Everything on these shelves here is a link. This takes you to where you can sign up for our class on Class Dojo. You're going to want to do that. That is the very best way to communicate with me. These are our Google Meet expectations. That's how we will be conducting our virtual meetings this school year. This for Epic, this is not a link to Epic. It's actually a document to show you our class information on how you can join my class on Epic. And that way, when your child joins the class, they have access to a lot of free digital books. This is a video about Google Classroom. We will be using Google Classroom a lot, pretty much every day. Your child may already have a good understanding of Google Classroom, but this is a video for you to watch to help you understand Google Classroom. This is a slide presentation also about Google Classroom. The difference is that this is giving you an overview of how teachers in general use it. This is doing a similar thing. It's just not a video, but it also has our class codes in there. So your child is going to need, we're going to have 3 classrooms, one for reading, one for math, and one for science. Our reading is referred to as language arts here because I'll put writing on there as well. So we're going to have 3 Google Classrooms that they're going to need to join, and the access codes are in here. This is a link for the Bullitt County Public Library that shows you how to get a digital library card for your child for digital books. And that's exciting. This is a survey that I need you to fill out. Please fill that out. There's a lot of great questions for you and your child in here, so please make sure you fill that out for me. Moving right along, there's a lot of little hidden Disney treats in here. Our school theme is Disney, so you might find some hidden Mickeys. If you do, you're going to want to click on them. And you also might find a fun interview from Walt Disney included in here as well. Okay, on this side of the screen, if you are looking through any of these links and you have questions, please click this light bulb and write down your questions for me. I will respond to each of your questions, but I'm also going to host a live meeting tonight at 6 o'clock to go over these questions. I'm not going to share anything that isn't already being presented to you, but if you have questions and you want to just join me at 6 o'clock, I'm going to talk about the answers to all of your questions. So post your questions first, please, then meet me at 6 o'clock. We have 30 families this school year, so please put your questions here first. That will help me prepare because I want to make a nice, short, sweet meeting for us tonight. This is where you can join our Freedom Elementary Facebook page. And then this is the last link on this page. And this is where there's a lot more information here. This is really specific to the fact that your kids are going to be learning virtually for at least the first semester, if not the whole school year. And here I have virtual learning tips. So parents and learning coaches, please read through this to get some tips to help your child in the virtual environment. Organizing for success. This is also going to help your child in the virtual environment, but I have a suggested supply list here as well. So please read through that. If you have any troubles or any have a hard time getting any of these supplies, just let me know. Some of the things, a lot of them you probably already just have at home. So there may not be a lot of things you need to go out and get for the school year. But new school supplies can be a great motivator for your child. As a mom, I have found that out myself with my own kids, that they're doing virtual learning too, but we still went out and bought all of their school supplies, and they were super excited, especially for their art tools like crayons and color pencils and markers and stuff like that. Your child is welcome to have watercolor paints. We might be doing some painting activities during morning meeting or for our daily reflections. There's also, I'd like every student to have a sketchbook. Otherwise, it's just basic school supply information. So a nice, like small, like art sketchbook and maybe some watercolor paints or markers or something like that would be really nice if your child could have those things. Let's chat. This is all the different ways we can communicate this school year. I will be making office hours, but I have not made that schedule yet. So please fill out that information form that I told you about on the other page so I can use your input in making my office hours this year. If you're on this page and you want to go back to the previous page, you can click this remote control. But we're going to look at this class website really, really quick. So I made a website for us to use. This is probably the most important part of the whole entire presentation. If you scroll down, once you're on this page, the student portal is here, the family portal is here. Students are going to want to bookmark the student portal. Families are going to want to bookmark the family portal. And I'm going to go through this pretty quickly. Your child is welcome to start exploring all of this right now. And they can see all these resource rooms that I made for them. These things are really fun. They just need to click on the picture and they can have fun playing around and seeing what's in these rooms. This is a place for student shout outs. I want to give shout outs to students on a weekly basis, so look for that. I'm going to go up to the top of the page again. These are the same Google Meet expectations that I linked in the other page that we looked at before with the same symbol. The daily student agenda is the absolute most important part of this whole entire thing. This is how your child can access Google Classroom really quickly, but they need to have those student access codes to be included in those classrooms in order to access the information. So that is also from that other page. This daily student agenda, I'm going to show you this real quick. I opened up this link now. I'm going to close it down. So this is here now. I'm going to close it down and then I'll put it back up the morning before we start our morning meeting at school. But this is where your child's going to go every day. And every day in the morning, you're going to see a link, and that's where they can access all of their work for that day. So here's a nice little message from me. They can access their work by clicking this link. I'm going to show you this real quick because I want to make sure that everybody understands what to do the very first day of school. So the very first day of school, you're going to go to the student agenda right here. You're going to click this link, and it's going to take you here. And it says click the tabs to get started. So every day your child's all their lessons are going to be here in the slideshow, and you just click these tabs and it's going to tell you exactly what you need to do. So, and the date will be here. So check the date. Today's schedule. This is our main schedule. This is what our schedule is. Every day, this is what our schedule is going to be. Now, I said every day, but that's every day except the first few days of school. The first few days of school, we spend a lot of time community building. We spend a lot of time doing get to know you activities. So like our morning meeting is going to be really long. And in our math time, we're going to be doing get to know you activities. So it'll take us a few days to get settled into a good routine. But this is what our normal day is going to be like. Now, your child would click through all of these tabs, so I'm going to let them do that on the first day of school. But if you click on this link here, that's going to take you to your first morning meeting. So that is where your child is going to join. After that, it's going to be different, but I needed to show you this way first for the first day of school. But after that, it'll be a little different. So the morning meeting page looks like this. Same thing. This is the exact same link. I just put it in two different places. That's it. Same link. So if your child were to click morning meeting, this is the same link they go to. And this is telling you what you're going to do in morning meeting. And then this is telling you what we're going to do in math. Now, just know that math isn't really math the first day of school. We're going to read a story. So these things will be a little different. I'm going to go through, we'll go with the flow on the first day of school. Your child will know exactly what they're supposed to do. But like we start every day with a morning meeting, we're going to end every day with a reflection. So I'm so sorry, a reflection. So we're going to use Padlet for the first day of school reflection. After that, where it says flex time, what that really means is like your to-do list for the day. So at the end of the day, you can use that afternoon time to make sure your child can use that time to make sure they've accomplished all their goals for the day. And what I mean by that is, like, let's say they're in math class and they're working on an assignment, but then they need to stop that assignment because they have to go to their language arts meeting. So that, and if that's the case, during their flex time, they can finish up that work. So that is sort of what this flex time is all about. Okay, so let's go back to our webpage. So that was the student portal and this agenda. So remember, first day of school, come to the daily agenda and click Wednesday, and you will see a red button for our first morning meeting. The family portal, I'm just going to talk you through that really quickly. You're going to want to bookmark this as well. Here's your class dojo where you can contact me. You can email me, our Freedom webpage, also our Nichols webpage. We have some students from Nichols Elementary who are going to be joining us, and I'm super excited about that. A third of our class is coming from Nichols this year, so that is very exciting. So I'll put your home pages there as well. Once I get my office hours settled and all those different ways you can communicate with me, it's right here, parents. So it'll be really easy. Just bookmark this page. And if you need to contact me, it's going to be right here. Classroom information, please click this and read through it. This is kind of my description of what our classes are going to be like this school year. I'm teaching every subject. Last year I taught science, but this year I get to teach everything to you guys. So you're going to want to click on that. The daily agenda is the same one we just looked at. Student portal is just the same thing. So I made this for our caregivers and parents and learning coaches. You can just bookmark this page and everything you need is right here. This is the same links for this presentation I'm going over with you right now. If you need to refer back to it, that'll be right there. Here's our calendar. You can see it's Sunday. I'm recording this right now. Tomorrow's your open house. Tomorrow evening is I'm going to have a little meeting if you have any questions. And then the first day of school. So anything on the calendar will be here. And then this is the same student shout out page. So once again, if you can go through all of these things and if you have any questions, you just need to put those questions here in this Padlet and we can meet together tonight to go over my responses to them. So I can't wait to get to know you guys and your kiddos, and we're going to have a great school year. So thanks for looking at my open house.